Hey toy fans, I'm D21Beast and welcome back to my figure review series here on my YouTube channel. Today we are going boldly where no one has gone before. That's right, it's another Star Trek review, and this time we're taking a look at Timeless Geordi, created by Art Asylum and Diamond Select in 2008. And this Geordi figure is actually Captain Geordi, and he's a special figure because the only way you could get Captain Geordi was by purchasing the Star Trek Alternate Realities Collective and then mailing away for this special figure, who would come polybagged a few weeks later with a single accessory. Now, Timeless Geordi is specific to an episode of Star Trek Voyager that involved an alternate universe and some time travel, and during the course of the episode, the Voyager cast actually ran into, or was encountered, by Captain Geordi. So let's go ahead and take a look at this DVD collector set before we get started. As you look at the front of the box here, what you're going to see here are two images of actor Leonard Nimoy, who played Spock on Star Trek the original series. The left side of the package is the standard Spock as we know him, and the right side of the package is Spock from the episode Mirror Mirror, which took place in an alternate reality. And as you scroll down the front of the box there, you do have the title of the DVD set, Star Trek Alternate Realities Collective, and then an image at the bottom of the box there that's just the emblem for the Mirror Universe from the episode that's referenced by the picture of Spock there. And what this box set was it was just a collection voted on by fans on StarTrek.com of episodes to be collected together to be considered the best alternate or time travel stories from Star Trek as a whole. So they pulled episodes from every different series. And then that came together to become this set. And as we take a look at the back of the box here, what you're going to see is information about the episodes that are included inside, and some images from Star Trek Enterprise, Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek The Original Series, and even Star Trek Voyager. And then of course we get the region information at the bottom of the box here. Alright, well that's the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at this great Geordi figure up close. Looking now to the sculpting and the paintwork here on this Captain Geordi, or Timeless Geordi if you prefer, we do notice that he doesn't have his characteristic visor. And that's because at this point in Star Trek canon, Geordi no longer needed to wear the visor. He had received some ocular implants. So Geordi here does have those blue irises on his eyes there, characteristic of the ocular implants that he received. You'll also notice that this Geordi's been sculpted with a beard, which actor LeVar Burton was actually wearing at this time. And as we go down here, you'll notice that he does have the First Contact style, or the Deep Space Nine style uniform here, with the red collar, and he's got his pips on the collar there, and then he just has those padded gray shoulders. He does have the sculpted comm badge there that's got a little bit of messy paint on it. And as we go down the figure here, what you're going to see is pretty much he's black the rest of the way down. He does have the red rings there on his wrist to symbolize his command division, but other than that, it's just black jacket, black pants, and then at the bottom here we have the glossy black paint on the shoes. So pretty standard for Starfleet uniforms. As we flip them around here, you're going to notice very similar design elements. Taking a look at the articulation now on this figure, we do see here that Geordi has a head that's designed to rotate 360 degrees, but it really is a tight joint here, and his head only turns about that far either way. He does look down about that far, and he does look up about that far. He does rotate 360 degrees here at the shoulder, and his arm does bend out about that far. And he does have a bicep swivel that turns 360 degrees here. He does have a single jointed elbow, and he does have a wrist that turns 360 degrees, and that articulation is copied on the other side here. He does have a waist articulation here, a swivel that can go 360 degrees. And he does have those classic hip joints here, where his leg will go out that far. And then it only goes back about that far, just enough to return to standing position. He does have a single jointed knee here. And he does also have a foot that bends up that far and bends down that far. And we should also note here that Geordi only comes with one accessory. He has here this Starfleet datapad, and I do believe we saw this datapad style first introduced in Star Trek Nemesis, so it's appropriate that this Geordi, who timeline-wise shows up after the movie Star Trek Nemesis, would have technology from that movie. Height-wise here, Timeless Geordi, or Captain Geordi, does come in at about 7.5 inches. And here we have Captain Geordi standing next to his Star Trek Season 7 counterpart, and Captain Geordi is a bit taller than his younger self, so I guess you get taller with middle age? And here we have Captain Geordi standing next to Captain Picard, also from the Star Trek The Next Generation line. And here we have Captain Geordi standing next to Marvel Select Doctor Doom. And Captain Geordi standing next to the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Infinite Series Wolverine. And finally Captain Geordi standing next to Dr. Beverly Crusher from the 90s era Star Trek The Next Generation toy line by Playmates. Alright, toy fans, well that's my review of the mail-away exclusive figure from Art Asylum and Diamond Select, 2008's Star Trek Voyager, Captain Geordi from the episode Timeless. Overall a great figure, a really nice guy to have. Honestly, a figure that's going to cost you quite a bit to get on the secondary market as he is a mail-away exclusive. I don't know that he's necessary for your collection, but he's certainly a fun inclusion if you're a completionist. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you did, please feel free to rate, share, and subscribe. Also, please feel free to hit me up on Twitter at D21Beast. I'd love to talk to you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey toy fans, did you watch this review and find yourself wanting to know more about Captain LaForge? Well, Star Trek Voyager actually streams on Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon, so check out the episode Timeless to learn more about this particular version of Geordi. Or if you'd like to know more about Geordi in general, check out these other suggested episodes to learn more about this great character.